As we celebrate this day's Day of the African Child, the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection's aspiration is to renew its commitment, strengthen our coordination and collaboration with our partners, our communities, our civil society groups, and other local and international stakeholders, as well as the Liberia National Children Representative Forum, to ensure that all children within the confines of the Republic of Liberia are protected and that services for children are available and accessible through social protection, health, education, amongst others. The 2019 first quarter sexual and gender-based violence report alone shows again that children between the ages of 0 to 17 years are the most affected, accounting for 75.3% of the total cases reported. The PAPD further aspires to ensure that abuse, exploitation, trafficking, and all forms of violence against and the torture of children are addressed through juvenile diversion programs to be available in 8 counties. The Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection would like to re-echo the need for a safe space for every Liberian child as enshrined in our mandate. While we all remain the duty bearers in any all forms of violence against our women, girls, and children, we as a ministry are also deeply concerned about putting an end to the widespread of sexual and gender-based violence within our communities, our workplaces, and our schools. While we do not hope for these incidences, and in response to LGBT cases, the ministry remains committed in ensuring that justice is served to all survivors and all victims, as well as their families.
When we look in the streets of Monrovia in Liberia, we continue to see mass gathering of Liberian children. Additionally, the issue of sexual gender-based violence is a very alarming issue. But the question remains, who can solve the problem? I want to begin by saying, in line with that the religious community has a major role to play. Parents has a major role to play. The government, of course, has a major role to play. In this public manner, I want to say that ending sexual violence, there is a tool that I have developed and I have invented. I have looked at this, and this is the only tool I've seen that can end sexual gender-based violence in Liberia. And many of you will say what? It is justice. It is justice. It's good that the Ministry of Justice is present here today. The mass numbers of cases we have on the docket, if we have justice being prevailed, we're going to see a total minimization of violence against children. I want to recommend to the Ministry of Gender to recommend these children as they leave the Children's Parliament, after acquiring knowledge in social work, after understanding more about child protection, that they are recommended to humanitarian organizations to be nurtured and go in child protection.